What's up, all my Walkables, droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as that Star Wars girl, and today I'm once again going to be talking about this Kevin Smith's not He-Man, She-Whammon, She-Ma'am, whatever you want to call it, Masters of the Universe, complete catastrophe and shit show. Now, apparently Kevin Smith is doing damage control, which I'm not surprised about. I mean, his little, very sad live stream that has been ratioed to high heavens right after the show premiered and everyone watched it. You know, he was basically doing damage control, him and the dude that voices Orko, who apparently has me blocked on Twitter. Surprise, surprise. I've never interacted with the dude, but he knows who I am. I didn't know he had a Twitter until my friend Steven posted that he was blocked, and I was like, oh, let me check and see if I'm blocked. I'm blocked too? Didn't even know you had a Twitter, dude. But cool, whatever. You know who I am. That says something, Anyways, so I got this article pulled up. Kevin Smith, Damage Control, He-Man Alive, Part 2 is Evelyn's story. Now, I have seen this going around, and because I've been covering the He-Man news, everyone was like, Anna, talk about it, did you hear? It's going to be about Evelyn. I'm like, well, I mean, I could kind of tell. I mean, it's all about Whammon, right? That's basically the whole show, is that none of these guys apparently had seen He-Man. We know that Kevin Smith, as much as he wants to try to do damage control, we have video evidence of him saying he was never a He-Man fan, so he doesn't know. Sarah Michelle Gellar, loved her in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and in Scooby-Doo. Yes, I liked the Scooby-Doo movies. I was a kid when those came out, and I thought they were great. But she's a terrible choice for the voice of Teela. And to imply that there was never any, you know, strong female characters in it, it's like you didn't watch the show, or else you would know. And they even tried to use that in that terrible live stream that they did with, like, the 6th episode is about Teela. And it's like, yes, the 6th episode is about Teela. It's crazy how they were doing all these things that you claimed never happened until you want to use them to push your own agenda. Isn't that interesting how He-Man is literally the dude that has the fucking power, and yes, he is fucking He-Man. Nobody should be better than He-Man because there would be no point in being fucking He-Man. Holy shit, I didn't think it was fucking rocket science, but apparently it is to these people. So this is kind of just basically covering this video. And look it. It's Whammon. Whammon power. Critical Drinker made a good point about how these fucking women are more yoked than the dude that fucking played He-Man in the fucking Masters of the Universe movie. Way back when. It's like, I'm a woman, okay? I'm not gonna get offended if I see a strong woman with no muscles. Yes, I would expect you to be some kind of toned, but I've played sports all of my life, and even though I know I have a crazy diet, which is basically sugar and meat and cheese and bread, yes, I eat normal things too, but I'm in pretty good shape for, you know, my size, because I'm a hobbit. But as far as my arms, I have freakishly long arms, and I swam for a majority of my life. So if I flexed, I actually, for my size, I'm surprisingly pretty yoked. And even that, you don't look like that shit. This is a dude. This is a dude's body. They used a model of a dude to portray these characters. It's like, okay, the last time I checked, at least I remember, again, I'm a Whammon. I shouldn't have to play that card, but I feel like some people don't interact with women, so they don't know. But in this case, it's like, okay, I'm going to let you know something right now. I don't feel empowered by looking at a woman that is, you know, that they're trying to make become a male character, but saying it's a female character. It's like, so you took everything that was feminine away from these women. I mean, I get empowered by things like Mulan, right? Little me watching the Disney movie. It's like, yes, you know, I know for a fact I'm never going to be stronger than my dad or my brother or my cousin or any of my friends that are guys. But guess what? Maybe I could probably figure out a way to climb up and get the arrow out of the pole like Mulan did, because that was the most empowering thing about it. She's not physically strong like all the other guys. She can't punch as hard as them. She can't fight the way that they fight. She has to use this magical thing called a brain to outsmart them. And I said this in my review. It's like if Teela spent less time lifting weights and drinking shakes, maybe she would have been smart enough to figure out that Adam was fucking He-Man, right? Right? And Evelyn, what is the point of, you know, a sorceress like her? Yes, I know she's not the sorceress, but what is the point of a woman like her where she can use magic to be that fucking yoked? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. If they had to use the excuse, oh, well, we don't have millions of dollars at our budget, so we actually are just going to take the boy toys and use the same model for the boy toys for the girls, and we'll just put hair on them. Well, they've shaved their fucking head, so then they're going to just be like, we're just going to change their outfit slightly, so we have to use, because we have a limited budget for toys, to use the boy model toys for the girl model toys too. I'd be like, alright, that's a little bit more understanding, but you don't have a tiny budget that they had back then. You have millions of fucking dollars. So there's literally no excuse for the characters to look like this. And I know this is a total tangent from it, but it's like, I understand. Well, he needs to do damage control. He does this whole whiny video where he's like, oh yeah, Evelyn's my favorite character. Why would anyone want to watch a show without He-Man in it? It's like, I didn't watch a He-Man show. I watched a She-Mam show. That is what I watch. I did a review of it, and it's just so insanely insulting that they take people's opinions like me. And guess what? There's guys out there that are saying the exact same fucking thing I'm saying. So don't even use the argument where it's like toxic man babies, toxic fans. It's like, no. Men have said this, and actually probably said it a lot more eloquently than I've said it. But here's my thing. I don't feel empowered by a man taking away any type of feminine characteristic away from an already beloved female character and making her significantly less intelligent and just making her a total fucking cunt. I mean, Adam died right in front of her. Okay, look at right here where he's putting the swords back to power. It's one thing, okay, yeah, it's taboo that she didn't notice that Adam was He-Man the entire time, yada, yada, yada. But this entire show is basically showing how Teela is the bestest ever. Like, look at her and He-Man fighting together. She's the bestest ever. But when he's coming back, right? When Skeletor is coming back and he's going to impale fucking Adam and Adam dies, she just conveniently didn't see, even though she's standing right there, she didn't see Skeletor come out of Evelyn's scepter, have time to rematerialize, and then you know, they showed the whole thing in the very first episode, how the bottom of his staff can turn into a blade, right? And he impales Adam, and it's like, also, is Skeletor stupid now? Did Skeletor really? And that's the whole thing, is like, oh, these people aren't stupid anymore. They can actually do things. People can actually die. And it's like, alright, so Skeletor's not, you know, you want me to believe that Skeletor is more intelligent because he realized that he could survive an Evelyn scepter. Okay, then let me ask you this. Why was Skeletor stupid enough to not stab Adam in the fucking neck and cut his head off? Why did he stab him in the fucking gut where Sorceress can literally just come back? Because she's got her powers again, right? Because they restored magic to Eternia. Sorceress, who's standing right over there, can come over and heal him. Why didn't you cut his fucking head off and actually kill him? Why'd you stab him in the little side, right? I don't get it. I really don't understand. And Teela just stands there and watches the entire fucking time. So no fucking shit, Kevin Smith is gonna have to do damage control because it's so fucking stupid and so fucking unbelievable. I'm sorry. I'm really irritated by this because it's not fucking rocket science. But him and other people that are with the show, it's like they're only making it worse because they're acting like they are the smartest people in the universe and everyone else is not. Right? It's like, you guys are all stupid, so we need to explain it to you. Okay, Kevin Smith, who was never a He-Man fan, yes, explain it to me. And yes, I've seen the arguments of, Anna, you weren't alive when He-Man came out. It's like, I wasn't alive when Star Trek came out. I wasn't alive when Star Wars came out. That does not negate the fact that I had it on VHS, and I watched this shit on VHS. My brother, who is significantly older than me, I'm sorry, Mark, but you are, my brother, who's like 16, 17 years older than me, he recorded all of this shit, and I found his VHS recordings, and I mean, like, these are when you took the tape, and you put it in, and it had to be playing on TV, and so there's commercials, and he was able to cut it, and it's literally on tape. That is how I watched a lot of the movies and a lot of TV shows. So don't give me the, well, you were too young. I was too young for a lot of things. I'm fucking young. But guess what? That's what I watched because my mom was too cheap to pay for fucking cable. Oh my god, I'm sorry. So yes, I'm frustrated. Yes, I know this turned into a rant and I did not really cover this article. Maybe I'll do a live stream later and cover it. Everything that I have is going to be linked in the description of this video. I definitely need to do a video about this whole thing with Clownfish TV, which they should really be the ones you guys are following when it comes to any of this news because they're the ones that are breaking it down. But so they kind of discovered here that the girl that's playing Andra, this chick, which they race swapped because you can't have two gingers, so I guess in her interview, I remember at the end of the audition, I had to say the iconic, I have the power line, so I pulled my lightsaber off the wall, because yes, I have two, and raised, excuse me, up over my head line. I'd realized they think it was super cool, eesh, but so, they had her say the line, and then it's like, ooh, man, yeah. Okay, so the idea is that she's going to be He-Man, according to Clownfish TV, and Tila is going to be the new sorceress. That's what Kevin Smith is so excited about you to see part 2, and that's... Evelyn is going to take over because she was in Skeletor's Shadow, and Tila was in He-Man Shadow. It's like, well, no fucking shit. Everyone should be in He-Man Shadow. He's fucking He-Man. It's so stupid, but this is my... there's no damage control. The best damage control you could do is shut the fuck up and stop doing this kind of stuff. Stay silent on social media. Don't respond to anyone. Don't make videos where you're trying to justify your stupid decisions because they're fucking stupid. If you didn't make a big stink about it and go attack Clownfish TV, none of this would have happened. And that whole argument was like, oh, well, this is going to be good because we're going to get a bunch of views. You disappeared from Netflix's top 10. Nobody is watching because everyone knows that this is shit. They'd rather watch regular He-Man. Anyways, everyone, let me know what you think about all this shit in the comment section below. If you like this video, go ahead and smash the like button. If you didn't, that's okay too. Thank you so much for watching my craziness rant for the past 12 minutes. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, smash the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and until next time, everyone, I hope you have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and may the force be with you because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone. Hey everyone, if you'd like to help support the channel, check out my Etsy, where I sell prints of my original oil paintings and drawings that range from horror villains, heroes, and your favorite Star Wars characters. I also have an art channel where I post time lapses and tutorials, and also if you want to see work in progresses, I also have an Instagram dedicated specifically to that. Then finally, you can check out my Teespring for wearable merch, and all platforms are listed down below in the description of this video. So thank you so much, everyone, and have a great rest of your day.